If you're coming to the mat with any tension or anxiety or stress. Hey everyone, welcome to class. As so many of you requested this week, another bedtime yoga flow. Excuse me. This one is going to be a pretty quick one. We're going to, as you would expect, be super restorative. One thing that I would actually suggest you do is if you're doing this really right before bed, bring your mat next to your bed if you can, or as close as you can get to it, so you can really make this transition super smooth. I would even recommend, if you need to do your skincare routine, all the things, brush your teeth, etc., pause it now, go do those things, and then come back to it. So this is really like the last step before just crawling under the covers, getting cozy, rubbing your legs together like a cricket when you get under there. Feels so good. So yes, pause me if you need to. So what we're going to be doing in this one is just a handful of poses that are really grounding, restorative, and kind of put your body in that state of that's very restful, and will be a nice transition to getting a good night of sleep. So you'll notice I'm using a bolster, but if you don't have a bolster, you could easily use a couple big pillows. If you've got several, depending on the squishiness factor. You need it to be relatively firm though, all right? So you could also use some pillows with like a big towel over it, folded in half a few times. That's what I've done before too. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna begin on our backs in reclined bound angle. So make sure the whole upper body is supported. So I'm actually gonna move my hips back pretty close to the edge of this so that my head is on there. My spine is centered, and I feel like I'm not going to topple either way. And you're just going to let the knees drop open. So you've got options here. If bound angle is just very not restorative for you, you can slide a block under each thigh for extra support, or more pillows if you need them. You want the intention of all of our poses today is to be restful. So do whatever you need to do in order to feel that feeling. We're going to take several breaths here. So just let the eyes close. Relax the shoulders. Let the palms face up. Just notice how you feel. If you're coming to the mat with any tension or anxiety or stress, what kind of day you had. And I want you to visualize any feeling that you have now, good or bad. Either way, it can be very distracting when you're trying to sleep. Imagine bundling up those feelings into a nice little package, like some of these old school, like you put them all in the middle of a bandana and you just wrap them up, nice little bow on top, and you're just going to move them to the side. So they are no longer a weight for you right now. With each breath out, try to soften one area of the body that feels a little bit tense. So for me, that's always my forehead, that part between my eyebrows. I have a permanent scowl. It's just my face. Relax the eyes, relax the jaw. Feel the shoulders start to sink down, away from the chest, away from the ears. If bound angle becomes really uncomfortable, you can extend the legs straight out. We're just going to take a couple more breaths. Your next breath in, open the eyes. Bring the hands behind the head, bend the knees if they're not already bent. And just kind of sit yourself up. You're gonna face me, so your pillows or your bolster are to your left. Take both knees forward so they're stacked. And you're gonna lay your chest, so kind of turn over the pillows or your bolster. And then bring the chest straight down. So you can either prop yourself up on your hands, and you can stay right here with the forehead down, or if you feel like you can, just take the left hand down on the floor, turn your head to the left. And of course, you can let the eyes close. And start to deepen the breath. Lengthening the exhale with each round of breathing. Take a couple more breaths here. And then go ahead and sit up, press into the hands. We're going to switch sides, so just pick up the knees and flip them the other way. So again, the knees are just sort of stacked or staggered. Then you're going to turn the chest over in the direction of your bolster. Walk it out and just lay straight down. Maybe you prop yourself up on the hands, or you can turn the head to the right and just rest the right arm down. And let the eyes close. Slow the breath way down. Take 2 more breaths. On your next breath in, turn back towards the center. Press up into the hands. Turn back towards me. You're going to take your feet wide to an easy-going wide forward fold. And just bring your bolster or your pillows in front of you, right in front. So this wide forward fold is not going to be like the deepest variation you know how to do, of course. Just bring your bolster so it's a few inches in front of the hips, and then start to walk the upper body down and fold over. You can take the forehead down or turn the head one way or the other, whichever feels best, easiest, most comfortable. And relax the feet. Let the eyes close. And with each breath out, visualize the stress of the day, the weight of the day, just melting away. Your next inhale, walk the hands in, cross the legs. So you're seated right in the center of your mat. Shoulders are relaxed. Just gently bring the hands right to the heart center. Allow the eyes to blink open. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night's sleep. And if you want the full version of this class, it's 20 minutes long. Jump down to the description below and get yourself a free 2-week trial. And I hope to see you there. All right, good night.